Welcome guys to this TMO video, and I'll be talking about the Euros group stage. Now from the fantasy perspective and from the normal watch perspective, I'll be talking about what we got out of it and what we will know now for this round of 16 fantasy draft. Alright, so as you can see here, I did incredibly well. I'm 12,000th in the world, which I'm really happy about. We'll go back to game week 1. So game week 1, 59 points, put me around 600,000. So I didn't have a massive, it wasn't a insane start, but it wasn't a bad start. I've seen a lot of pros had a worse start than this. Captain the right guy on the first match day. Obviously, no one really had Musiala and Wirtz at the same time at this point because no one really thought that Musiala would go so crazy. So it was one or the other. Kind of pick your own and pick and choose. It's up to you. I got Trent Alexander-Arnold and Pickford, the double up in England defence. Obviously, with the clean sheets, that was nice points. Fires obviously didn't get the clean sheet. But if you look at his ball recoveries, 3 points for ball recoveries. So now with this group stage, we also got to see there's not going to be many in the knockout stages. There's not going to be many clean sheets, but we know who are the top ball recovery players now. Mittelstadt, obviously, that last goal, own goal by Rudiger, really cost me 5 points. Cost me 5 points, yeah. Because Wirtz went off early, so he had the clean sheet, but then Gundogan lost 1 point. Mittelstadt lost 4 points. Trossard blanked, Lukaku blanked. Pretty self-explanatory. Kylian Mbappe got the assist, but didn't really seem like it. 4 points isn't that great. Kane blanked, Fernandes blanked as well. And on my bench, I played all my cards, all my players right, all my substitutions. Now, game week 2 is where it really picks up. So I played all my chips. I have no chips left. It was a strategy that I was going where I play all my chips in group stage because it's kind of the easiest to determine what's going to go on. And now, in knockout stages, you're going to have to pick a squad of players who anyone can score in group stage. It's not like they're versing bad teams. There's no bad teams anymore. Well, there might be a few not the great teams. There's no bad teams, so there's not going to be as many goals as in group stages. So my strategy was to get as many points as I can in group stage, rack them up, and then go into the next round in the knockout stages and try to do my best from there. Game week 2, I went up to 100,000th with this game week here. Now, Lukaku, Ronaldo, obviously Lukaku getting the assist, which in the first minute I was so ecstatic with that one. Ronaldo getting the assist as well. The really unselfish play to Fernandes, I was so excited about that. Ronaldo obviously not doing... I picked him up on the right game week, the one game week that he actually got a return. But he's doing very disappointing this Euros, and it's not good for Ronaldo fans to be seeing this at the moment. It is interesting going into the knockout stages if we will go for Ronaldo and if we will ultimately triple up on Portugal. But Cancelo, obviously getting that clean sheet, I was a bit disappointed because I thought he also got an assist when he passed the ball, and then the Turkey player scored the own goal. I thought maybe that would be an assist, but obviously not because he is not on 10 points. Fernandes obviously getting that goal. I was very happy about that. Captain the right player again. Obviously I could have captained Mittelstadt, but it doesn't really matter about 2 points. That's the difference there. De Bruyne, having him was really good. Having the very low owned Castagne, he was 3% owned when I had him. That really rocketed me up on the leaderboard. And still, I didn't make one bad decision with my subs. So I still haven't made a bad decision so far. And then this is what took me to 12k. This game week, I guess a lot of players did bad. I went for a lot of differentials. Now, this was probably the hardest game week so far that we've had to differentiate. Because, that we had to, the hardest game week to navigate. Because I went for a lot of differentials. But so many teams were like subbing their whole team, like Spain, and then some teams weren't subbing their players at all, like England, France. You just had to kind of know what was going on and kind of take some risks. So Grimaldo really paid off. He was about 10% owned at that point. Eriksen getting the player of the game, which I was really happy about. He was incredible. He should have maybe even scored and assisted a goal or 2 goals there. He played incredible. My captain situation was a bit interesting. On the first day, I captained Szoboszlai. I wasn't happy with that. 4 points. So I moved the captain to Theo Hernandez. Got 6 points from that. Wasn't happy. So I changed it one more time to Kevin De Bruyne, or Yazabel, sorry. Yazabel, I don't know if Theo Hernandez or Yazabel were on different days, but I started with Szoboszlai, went to Yazabel, then Theo Hernandez, and then on the last day went to Kevin De Bruyne, and it really paid off. I wish I captained Grimaldo on that next day, but had a lot of differentials here. I got some really nice ball recoveries. 7 ball recoveries from him and 7 from Antonio Rudiger, and so that really came in clutch. I love how in Fantasy Premier League, CDMs and defenders don't get the recognition they deserve. So if they don't get a clean sheet, they just get 2 or 1 points. So I really do like how UEFA has that rule. Cody Gakpo, my nice differential, he was about 5% owned. And then now, if we're looking at what the bracket is going to be for this next... actually, before we do that, let's have a look at the groups. So Germany, Switzerland, Hungary, Scotland. This was just exactly how everyone thought it would play out. No upsets there. Pretty sad. This one exactly was as well, but I was hoping that Croatia would be there instead of Italy. In Group C, we have, interestingly, Serbia didn't make more, how do I say this? They didn't do as well as we all thought they were. We thought they were going to be a bit more competition. Lost and drew to Slovenia, finishing ahead of them, which was interesting. This was actually a very tough group, to be honest. There wasn't a bad team. This one, Netherlands clinched the 3rd place, which I'm happy about. Austria, for some reason, which was a very big shock, finishing 1st. So maybe fantasy assets there, looking into round of 16. Not too sure about that one, though. And then Romania, Belgium, and Slovakia. Ukraine, would have thought Belgium and Ukraine went through there, but that was a bit of an interesting group when they all finished on 4 points. Feel bad for the goal differential there. Portugal and Turkey, that's probably what we thought. Georgia goes through as well, though. So that's really interesting. Now, looking at what game should we target, though? Maybe, because you can go up to 4 players per team now in the round of 16, and then it'll go to 5 players, 6 players, and then I think 8 or something, or 9 or something like that. Spain, definitely a team we should maybe quadruple up on. Germany, Denmark, I wouldn't say quadruple up, maybe get 2 to 3 Germany assets in that one. Portugal versus Slovenia, probably triple up on that. I wouldn't be so sure as to get maybe 3 Portugal defenders or something. Maybe with Spain, if you're looking for just safe clean sheet options, get the goalkeeper, maybe their goalkeeper, Unai Simon, and then get maybe Cucurella, Carvajal, and then one attacker like Yamal or someone like that. Morata, I don't know. But that's very, very safe. Spain hasn't conceded a goal the whole Euros. And against Georgia, who's not even great, they have, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Kovac, whatever, the guy from Serie A. But he hasn't done anything this Euros, so they're pretty safe with the clean sheet. France, Belgium, very, very tough game to navigate here. I'd probably, maybe, if you're looking for a bit of a risk, maybe go a France defender, or I probably wouldn't go any defenders in that game. Try to if you can target the right attackers who return, that will be big for your fantasy team. Netherlands, Romania. Ooh, that I would go all Netherlands on that one. Maybe 2 attackers for Netherlands, maybe even a defender, a nice differential defender. But Gakpo and Xavi Simons, really good options. Maybe Dumfries, I don't know. He didn't play in that last game though, so that's interesting. It was a big game for them, so maybe he's going to be subbed in that next game as well. Austria, Turkey, Arda Güler. That's all I'm going to say. Target Arda Güler. Have him on your team. The only problem with this game is it's going to be one of the last games played. So you can't have Arda Güler in there in your squad, and then if he just blanks, just sub in another player. You're going to have to really trust him to maybe get a return. He got a goal in the first game and then didn't really play the second game because of injury. And then tough game in the third game, didn't play that one against France. He didn't play too well, but that's fine. It was against France. England, Slovakia. Maybe triple up on England, I would say. And then Switzerland, Italy is going to be another tough game to navigate. I'd probably... With this one, I'd probably get attackers from both sides, maybe. There is some very good attacking wing-backs who are classed as defenders. Switzerland, you could get lucky with that. Now, guys, 12,000th in the world and 83rd in Australia. I'm incredibly happy with that result. Make sure to like and subscribe. Smash that notification button because I'll be doing content for the rest of the Euros. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't done content up to now, but trust me, I'll be back on it. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.